We haven't played normal games in a long time. We only do the wildest showcases, the most busted viewer builds that you can think of. Normal games where I have to come up with the actual win condition doesn't usually happen. But what I decided to do is that we're going to do Dead Cell streaks. And I've always said I don't care for Dead Cell streaks because I can literally just play the same builds over and over again and win. So what I decided to do is that we're going to do Dead Cell streaks where every time I win, we make the game harder. So we're gonna start off on a base version of Dead Cells, and then all throughout December, every time we win, we're going to take like a little notch and turn it just ever so slightly, or just flip the switch, I don't really care, to make the game that much more difficult, so that the next run we do that and then we stack the difficulty until we lose, and then we maybe leave it there. Ooh. We're gonna start off today as our normal game, no custom mode enabled, no wrench. This is purely normal. Using all of a sudden I don't know how to make a build. I don't know what color this is gonna turn into. What's the hardest thing you can think of? So like ultimate difficulty could be something like Bloodshot Malaise. But not everything has to be like, oh, this is literally unplayable Dead Cells. Wow. Pierce all targets, refund gold if you get the killing blow. Really? Scripted? Yo, I got 150. How much money was that? 52.60? 57.72. Well then. Looks like we might be making that game harder after all, huh? Anyway, so like hardest way to go through Dead Cells, like there's tons of levers that I can pull. There's things like the amount of curse that we have to clear. We can try to toy with like how much HP a monster has. We can remove merchandise categories. We could straight up remove legendaries if I want, but I don't think that would be very fun. As someone said, we can do Bloodshot Malaise, but I think that'd be like ultra far out. I'd rather not do a mod to make the game harder. I'd like to come up with something. But we'll certainly see once we get there. 7 seconds of gameplay, you already have the best legendary in the game. V, show controller, or else. I can't. Buster's sitting on the controller right now. I can't move him. What kind of cat owner would I be if I screwed up my cat's poor little bed? Wow. One of the last levels could be using off-color items. I mean, you could technically do must carry a curse sword, but then that like kills the backpack. I'd like to not make it so that I can't make a normal build. Like I want to play the game regularly, if that makes sense. We'll go Toxic. Even though Arboretum would probably be very good here. No, my money! Yo, we're $12,000 richer. Holy crap. Play with mouse and keyboard? I think I could. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'd be kind of legit on mouse and keyboard. I don't even think I'm ever gonna need this. Alright, so... poison the enemy. Double the pierce, double the pogs. Groot. I don't know what I'm actually looking for here. 50% while you're full. I'll take that. I have $500 now. That bad? Is that a problem? I always play keyboard on Dead Cells ZXCV, not WASDA. You're using ZXCV and then directional pad? Not knocking it, I'm genuinely curious. Yo, CXV gang. Yeah, look at the handcrafted level design, by the way. Strategically placed toxic pools, specifically to get my HP lower than 100%. You can't tell me that those are random toxic pools. Someone put that toxic pool there just for me. I refuse to believe that's not handcrafted or that's lazy. There's no way. Like, look at this. And you just spawn like a worm on it or a purulent zombie. Couple bats, couple rats, couple ace, couple tris. This is just a box. This is a bull crap. It's all boxes to me. If people said this game's junk, then I love junk. I have a couple of streamer mutuals who struggle with Dead Cells. I don't want to say that they are bad at games at all. They play plenty of stuff. It's just that Dead Cells isn't like a hit to them. So every time I pay them a visit and I talk about Dead Cells, they're always like, oh my god, that game. I got into 2BC and I hung it up. I got all I needed to get out of that game, which is completely fair. As long as you didn't uninstall the game, I'm perfectly happy that you got the 2BC. Because, like, to me, that's pretty much a completed game file, in my opinion. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but hear me out for a second. So, 0BC just has the green zombies. 1BC, I think they might add the Oven Knight, but still, it's like, it's nothing outlandish. No. Acrobatic Pack double money shooter. There's no way. And then the first money shooter pays for the other money shooter? Strictly for bosses? So yeah, I like when people can get to 2BC because I feel like they got a full experience of the game and can like make their own judgment about the game compared to like just looking at trailers and then not deciding to play the game at all. That's worst case scenario to me. Is this better than ice armor? Probably, right? I'm just not gonna get much value out of the lightning. It's literally just a walking... what's the name of this? A walking foresight. Which is funny to think that if we win with this stuff is automatically banned in the next run. That sounds hilarious to me. Maybe it would be like you have to ban like 1 or 2 of the items in the build. Must go hardest route. See, you all have really good ideas right now. Try to keep track of this for the end of the stream. Let's do a quick damage check. It does one-shot all of this stuff. Oh my god, I could have died just then. Alright, what I'm expecting is to go into the electricity. So I think this map is kind of done. But this will hopefully hit the crabs. Wolf trap with the money shooter. Yo, we're getting paid. Is that another legendary? Legendary junk. V, when are you making another top builds video? So, Blaze, that is an excellent question, my friend. So for those who haven't been keeping up, I was saying that I'm trying to get an editor. The editor, their first task is the Star Fury showcase. And then depending on how that works out, we're gonna perhaps have them do our other showcases. But then I'll be at the point where I can record the audio. I can't break that. I can record the audio for top 3 builds and then have them use footage from me. I think that's my ultimate goal. What if I wished another money shooter? There's no way. You don't do that. B, you're trolling. Gonna do this for now. Point blank to cover all issues. It's not bad, but I think Tranquilo will always be active. Famous last words. Crap, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. What was the last thought I had? Oh, Streamer 101. Okay, so Streamer 101, I stream and record my stream at the same time. And I record to 4 audio tracks. One track has everything combined. One track has only the game. One track has only my voice. And then one track has only like browser and Twitch. So the stream gets audio 1. Which should make it so I don't have any kind of sync issues. Should. As far as I know. Rip money? I hit something? Oh my god. That was a casualty. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know they were there, officer. They're just standing there. Is this modded? No. JW, and welcome JW. What are you seeing that would make you think this is modded? I'd be very, very interested in knowing. It's actually super interesting. I get this question every once in a while. Usually it's a new viewer. It could be someone who plays Dead Cells or just recently bought Dead Cells. Asking like, what's happening in your run? I'm new to the game and just wondered. Okay, so yes, this is not modded. This is the highest difficulty in Dead Cells. So the monsters behave a little differently. But then the way how the damage stacks at the highest levels, it's a lot different than a normal, like, new player. I want to say that has to do with the exponential scaling. But also we have like a forge that's fully completed. We have very high tier weapons. Weapons that are probably rank S in their own right. So that allows us to like plow through some of this stuff. You may be thinking, V, you gotta let the monster play the game. The monster gets real sad if it doesn't get to play. I don't care. This is my game now. Screw the monsters, I always say. Watch me die after saying that. Nice shield. actually tanking. All right, let's rethink this. The shield bearer actually made that an issue. Four more. Remember, we're trying to get win streaks in Dead Cells. We're not allowed to die. Fine. Yeah, you could also have, like, one of the harder parts is that you can't skip any curse chest, or if you have the option, you must go to a biome that has a curse chest in it. Something died. Oh, thank you, God, for spawning that. Close call there with the spike. What spike? I didn't see any spike. I wonder if Foresight would have protected me. That might be worth testing. It wouldn't. Bruh button. This thing sucks. You avoid the first damage source every 5 seconds. This thing sucks. What's the point if I can't walk into spikes on purpose? Replace the backpack money shooter? That's like the cream of the creme. That's the extra sauce on my Five Guys burger. They thought I only wanted barbecue? No, I want hot sauce on it too. Just mix it up. Like, they say don't put your eggs in one basket, don't put your foresights in one eyeball. Legendary. That's a legendary shark. Actually very good when playing tactics, because you can use support with a wolf trap. I think it has something to do with spawned enemies. I think if the enemy spawned from a monster, it hurts me. Maybe you must be facing the damage source. It's called foresight, not backsight. Handcrafted, by the way. Ain't no way the dev is lazy if they're doing that kind of thing. I don't know what sells for the most. I think the ice grenade sells for the most here. Maybe the flamethrower. All right, we can still get the 100%. Apparently, I skipped a ton of scrolls. I had no idea. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the React segments. I kind of want to do it more often, but just not for everything. Things that are like a little relevant to us. We're also going to be checking out the Game Awards next Thursday, I think. Maybe get a new wolf trap. Cocoon sounds fun. That was actually a very good wolf trap, but it's fine, I guess. All right, we are full once again. Now we're doing bonus damage. And then we get the key, then we can bounce. All right, we got a boss situation. First boss of Dead Cells streaks. Surely we can streak on conjunctivities, right? Surely. Should be safe here. Spam. This is a lot faster than I thought. I think I could have killed it. My bad. I didn't know. That was a rare he didn't know. Do I test Foresight on a tentacle? Why in the chat if I test Foresight, and in the chat if no? NFFS. What does FFS stand for? Why are you making me do this? Nice wise. It should die to a tentacle, I think. There we go. I saw a tentacle go off screen. I thought it was going to charge, but apparently it didn't, which is really weird. Kind of baited me. Close one? We've had some close encounters of the, ooh. Tough choice. I think it's Graveyard. Close encounters of the fourth kind here on this stream. I missed a fragment? No. Don't tell me that now. Now that I'm leaving. It was a figment of your imagination. I got the level up. That means there's nothing left. That's surprisingly decent, but I need to be full HP for more damage. So as cool as this tonic is, I'm not gonna take it. Do I need to do this? What do I get out of it? I think the Mimic's worth it. As long as I don't die and lose the streak. The streak is at 0, so maybe it doesn't matter. So yeah, we have a sub goal up where we're going to do another like sort of react. On Reddit, Dead Cells Reddit, there's a Discord server which has tons and tons of people and tons of suggestions for Dead Cells. And I'm supremely interested in showing you all what some of these suggestions are. Some are amazing. Like, straight up updo, instant. Some, not to say that it's not amazing. They're all amazing in their own right. But I want to show you, the viewer. So, that's the next react segment, if we can reach the sub goal. Where's the curse? Below me? What in the world? Yeah, what a weird layout. Maybe it's the closest branching path from Red Door. Handcrafted layout. I would not be surprised if I went through all my footage and like Red Door has 2 branching paths. Whichever one is closest to the door is the curse. Sounds incredibly possible. But I saw like there's a scroll up there and I don't think that scroll can spawn on the path to the curse. That's why I chose this way. I kind of wanted to make like a V.crafted emote. It will be like V holding up the V-Bucks gem or something. That like actually sounds kind of hypey to me. Okay. All right, so we found the issue with the money shooter. I can't break open the money on the floor. Nice try, nice try. Another one. Crap! Me monies! Yeah, so stuff like that. Like, High Peak Castle also has that kind of level generation. Where it's like it has to spawn based on specific rules. Like the layout. But the cursed chest in High Peak Castle, I think, always has to show up early. I don't have, like, the statistics to back that up. But every time I've gotten a cursed chest in that biome, which is very rare, it's always in the beginning of the biome. So if someone handcrafted that, that's actually kind of pog. V.crafted. Wow, I actually meant to cancel that. Oh my god, I can't actually kill this with Money Shooter. I think Prison Quarter does the same thing. Cursed Sword or Cursed Chest immediately. Wow, I jumped in real life for some reason. Yeah, it's really cool. Ancient Sewer's Curse always in the middle of the biome? That's toxic. So that I jump into the poison and then die. And I don't have to like beat around the bush. If you're gonna kill me, just do it. Wait, I pressed my foresight button by mistake. How did that happen? V, show controller or else scripted? I can't show my controller right now. It's Airless is playing a game with it. That's fun. Yo, I kind of like the deck. What do y'all think? Are you fans of the deck yet? If you had a chance to play it? Or does it look good to you at least? Does it break this? The dev! Weapon dev! They made it so it doesn't actually hit the door. What do I even want? Barnacle over Wolf Trap? I don't think so. Mimic Tesla Coil. Pretty decent. Unlucky. I'm like not willing to part with anything I have because I like all of it. Turret for Giant? Yeah, there's a lot of cool things I could be doing. But we gotta maintain the streak. If I maintain the streak, then we don't have to worry about that stuff. Oh, we gotta re-roll the trap. I'm rolling like I have infinite money. Could I really not get bonus damage to poison target? Wait, both of these do Toxic Cloud? We're just spewing poison at this point. Alright, I'm trolling. Alright, who we fighting? Oh, we're not fighting yet. Cavern, Undying Shores, Sepulcher. Definitely Cavern to maintain the streak. Though I think versus Scarecrow, this is probably good. Though I can still go Scarecrow. Yeah, level 12 on the table. We don't have a streak yet? That's loser talk. If you think you don't have a streak, you're never gonna get a streak. It's the same way how I learned how to play League of Legends. You play as if you're already plat or diamond, even if you're bronze. That's the only way you can get into plat and diamond is if you play like that. You can't play like that and stay bronze. That's not how it works. So sad Catalyst doesn't work with ranged attacks. Catalyst is the poison one, right? That'd be really cool for Quick Bow if it did work. Really nice extra power for that. I have a streak of losses. In TFT, that's a way, like if you don't bleed out your entire HP bar, it's a way to actually recoup is to loss streak until you're strong enough to compete. I swear the acrobatic pack is actually not doing anything. I know it just broke the shield just then, but I have a strong feeling I gotta take out the extra money shooter. So half the time it's not even hitting these monsters, which is fine. We're fine, we're fine. Just realized Catalyst Stiletto opens up open wounds mutation slot, but you could do both if you randomly get like a stiletto that does both poison and bleed damage. Be kind of hypey. Thank you. Nice little alley-oop. Little Veedotme deep lore. I did try to play a lot of basketball, like as a child. My father did a lot of basketball all throughout high school and university. So he often put me and my sister in like a bunch of basketball stuff, classes and whatnot, summer camps, etc. But I'll be the first one to say I was not very good at basketball. I was like passable. Another one. Supremely interesting. But that clashes with Tranquilo. Scripted? Never. I guess you take it. Yeah, because the double, unless another money shooter shows up. If another one shows up, then you all are screwed. Telling you right now. So I got the question, V, have you ever tried streaking dead cells? My answer was no. I had good reason not to, and that was because A, I think I will win too much, and B, I can't think of a streak that's going to be like cool to see. Now this is an example, to be perfectly fair, of something really cool. It is like you're playing Isaac and you just got Lucifer plus Beelzebub as items. I don't know. Just think of something. Something in Isaac that's poggy. For some reason, I couldn't think of what that is from a Dead Cells perspective, but certainly multiple legendaries turning into possible double money shooter is kind of legit. And if on some planet we win, then we make the game harder somehow. So then my complaint about, well, we might win too much, it's okay, because we can fix it. Just like Dora the Explorer says, I can fix them. And there's no guarantee that this is gonna happen on the next run. We're gonna make the next run harder, and then all we're gonna get is garbage. We'll buy the second money shooter, and then I'll have like just a little bit of money to win the game with. I think this is worth it. $3,000, where's all my money at? At some point, I lost it all. So as much as I would love to do some rerolls, I am kind of broke right now. Let's just leave everything as is. I'm not even gonna reset my mutations until I get all my money back. Get in here. We got a boss situation. Hand the king? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Queen? No, 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 no. This is giant. El Gigante. Gonna eat all my money and not give me any of it back. Right now, we can't even see how much money I have. Assume I have 0. pretty good. Like, I'd love to throw out the other cards. Maybe not worth. Yeah, by the time I actually draw the next card, the boss is dead. And that wasn't even with the poison. I didn't do the dodge roll to shoot my additional money shooter. So I probably lost money. I'm at $3,000. This is really scary. Switch it back. All right, we need money. I can't go to the next boss because I need money. Though there's a world where maybe you go something not Hand of the King because Hand of the King blocks bullets. Okay, so I'm going to assume incentive is down there. Definitely not High Peak. It's in Distillery? Really? That does not sound like a way to maintain your streak. Just gonna say that. So I did kind of want to go to Shipwreck, because Shipwreck has more monsters. Like, more density should equal more money. I mean, as long as I don't dodge roll, I can get my money back. Never mind, I dodge rolled. Okay, so dodge rolls are banned unless required. Like, don't even try to go faster. Oh, I gotta use my card. I gotta play my blue eyes. No! That blocks! That blocks and unsubs. Hopefully it resubs and then actually gives a couple subs. Ew, Distillery? I can't believe that that's the incentive and not Infested Shipwreck. There's no way I've been to Shipwreck more. I refuse to believe it. To be fair, we could make Distillery a mandatory biome. Like, pretty deep and make the game harder. I won't say it, that's a level 1 modifier. That's gotta be way out there for the streak. Because at least that gives you access to multiple biomes. I mean, multiple bosses. Oh, I could parry stuff and kill it too. I just don't get the money. Hate that. A little bit of butt clincher. I think I got hit. It procced my foresight. You have a legendary? Legendary magnetic grenade. I think I take it. Mist Tinted Rift. Gotta get the Tinted Rift. That's the only way you can maintain the streak. It's also money. Oh my god. Foresight, please. Yeah, okay. So we have to shuffle out the card to make sure it's reactivated. Got it, got it. I need to be a 6-hour streamer. I feel like that's the only way to get anything accomplished time-wise. How does one stream for 6 hours a day, 7 days a week? Street Fighter 6 is back in 2 weeks, but so people are selling codes for like $400. I'm also not... I've been denied twice to be a Capcom creator. They just don't believe I actually play Capcom games. Which is fair. Like, if you just go to my YouTube, you're not gonna see any Capcom there. That's my fault. I don't know how I will ever get to play Street Fighter 6. They said they took precautions so people don't sell codes. Now I'm never gonna play. I was gonna buy a code off eBay. That's messed up. Everyone else was able to cheat. Why can I not cheat? Why is it only a problem now when I want to play the game? Let's get out of here. We're up on money. Up on Pogs. This thing still does 160,000 DPS. Is that real? Real and legitimate? Hand of the King incoming. Hand of the King blocks bullets. There is a chance that I cannot one-shot him. There's also a boss cap, so that might have something to do with it too. I should get rid of this Gastro. I think it's still active. No, that must be Tranquility. All right. Hand of King. I would really like to save my grenade for when he throws his grenades. No block? Mega Mine, no block. Ooh, wow. How much money have I lost? Whoa! Hold up! What in the world happened there? Ooh, I thought that hit me. Oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes. I saw everything. I saw Buster being born. I saw Buster's first meal. I saw Buster's first burp. And his first little cat box visit. All in an instant. He had some blocks. He was holding down back. But then he let go. He pressed buttons. What am I supposed to say? He pressed the buttons, not me. Can't block all the time. Legendary flamethrower, 2 stacks of Pogs. Eventually, I should get rid of the barricade card set. Maybe now is the time to do that. This thing has probably carried me through the entire run. Yes, I know it works. I get it. But really, all I'm doing, I don't even think it's proccing half the time. It's just kind of there. Let's reset. We're gonna bring in Disengage. This is basically final build that we're looking at. I don't want to spend more money. Disengage, Tranquilo. Acrobati pack. Get my money back. And we should be good to go. Ooh, one other interesting thing for Dead Cell streaking is if we have to somehow decide to go Queen. Like, this is mandatory Queen. Because we did spoiler last time or something like that. That's bad. Interesting. That's a pretty strong magnet. Spoiler boss, no hit incoming? Gonna have to ask him. Yo, moonwalk. Thank you. 2-2 worse, I believe. I'm late, but how can you explain how Shovel Knight weapon works? Is it like a more complicated nail? So yes and no. It's more complicated because there's more bells and whistles to it, but it's also easier because it's less inputs. You only have to press the square button. You don't have to worry about holding down. You don't have to worry about timing. Crafted barrel. All you gotta worry about is, did you land the horizontal attack? And if yes, you got the pogo, basically. Which, like, in some ways, I kind of like that better than what nail does. But it's certainly not as strong, like pound for pound, blow for blow, muscle for muscle. Handcrafted spikes, by the way. Looking good. See, we're playing as if we have foresight. Like, mentally, I still have foresight. So I'm playing like I have foresight, which means I don't want to activate it. So that means I won't get hit. Makes perfect sense. I need the money. Give me the money. Stewie Griffin style. Give me the money. Okay, okay. Maybe they had a point on this one right here. I mean, I can't really say anything about that. You got me. You got me. So for those who have no idea what you're seeing just then, what actually happened is that I must have killed a monster somewhere around here, and then the gem fell into the pit. The pit is protected, or a monster fell, that could also happen. The pit is protected by electricity, but the gem fell beyond the electricity. The only way for me to get that is to maybe use my head, or if I had like I don't even think foresight would protect me from that. Like the bubble would make me fall through it. I think the bubble would make me reset where I'm standing. My head might be able to get through that, but that's asking for a lot that maybe we don't really care for $500. Oh, I tried to get into the electricity. V. Maintain the streak. You're not working for yourself now. You're working for others. You're working for the kiddies out there. Kitties. 18,000. That's why they pay me the big bucks. I'm really confused at Magnetic Grenade. It's doing an awful lot of things that I had no idea it could do. Oh, I thought I used the magnetic. Alright, that's fine. We can buy food. I'm really banking on the double money shooter right now. Like, this is unusual, but because the way how this run played out, the money shooter we got in prison quarters, right? This is the money shooter from the beginning of the game. We're using it all the way to the final boss. That's pretty pogged up, if you ask me. So I was worried that streaking dead cells would be boring, but if we get stuff like this, you know what? Not bad, not bad. All right, we got spoiler content coming up, by the way, everybody. If you don't want to see the spoiler fight, true boss of Dead Cells back out now. Come back in 2 minutes. We will be done by then, but perhaps you want to see, does V streak out in Dead Cells? There's only one way to find out, and that's checking it out. Get in here. Back again. We got flamethrowers, we got Magneso. Double money shooter. I have a shield.
What happened?
Yo, Nerd. Nerd, thank you for the T1. You're first. So welcome to Rusty Daggerhood. Population U. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Don't even bother parrying these. My money! Crap! Okay, second drink. That's what we like to see. Do I have money left? How do I even know? Oh, this is way too far. Let's wait out the cooldown. Never mind. All right, hook me up. There we go. That's the hookup we want to see. Maybe not this. I'm scared. I parried. Why did I parry? I told you all, don't parry at all. Just jump over it the whole time. The parry's bait. I didn't think I would get the first parry. Like, it was so far, I thought I missed it, which means I would have to roll, but I actually landed it, and I didn't expect that, so I didn't actually do the parry anymore. You're really incapable of settling a conflict peacefully, aren't you? Pity. Yo, that's our first win of the streak. We gotta keep it up. For those wondering, V, but streaking Dead Cells, you could just go double money shooter every single run, right? Why? You may as well consider this a 10 streak anyway. You're already done after what I just saw. Don't worry, we have a plan as to how to make the streak interesting. We're gonna make the game harder after every win. We're moving the lever. This lever goes down, the new lever goes up. What the lever is, we're gonna find out someday. We're gonna build it together. New color every run. People mentioned banning items, maybe from winning pool, something like that. I know for a fact I can do merchandise categories, like removed. Okay, so we can do this. Gold reserves. Oh, max potions. That's something. Distillery. Spelling OP. Mandatory. No attack indicators. Some people play like this normally. Nuzlockish rules, like one item per biome kind of deal. This is gonna be fun. I actually am looking forward to this. So that's something we're gonna be doing in December. Is trying to go through as many wins as possible to get a streak.